Hi there, my name is Ingrid Tonelli, founder and owner of Body and Mind Pilates Training Studio in Chappaqua, New York. Today I'm going to be guiding you through some exercises for lipedema. To follow along, you're going to need a TheraBand, a towel, a pillow, and a chair. In addition to that, make sure that you have a comfortable mat to work on. As you grab your TheraBand, you're going to have the TheraBand around your upper waistline, cross right in front, hold both ends, and we begin with the 360 breathing. As you pull the TheraBand, you inhale, and as you exhale deeply, feel your ribs opening and closing just like an umbrella. Breathe in, expand the chest, exhale the air out. Now as you position yourself on the mat, make sure that you have the pillow, center yourself, and we're going to go over the same breathing pattern that we did standing. Having your hands around the upper waistline on top of your floating ribs, you're going to inhale and exhale the air deeply and slowly, feeling that 360 expansion, front, side, and back. Breathe in slowly, breathe out slowly. Now on your side, making sure that you have a nice position for your neck, you're comfortable, placing your right hand on top of those floating ribs again on your right side, and you inhale and exhale deeply, and I suggest between 3 and 5 reps on each side. Feel that lateral expansion as you inhale, pull the abdominals in as you exhale. Now as you go on your stomach, palm over palm, relax your head down, expand the chest, lengthening the neck, and inhale and exhale deeply as you pull the abdominals in. Feel now the expansion through the chest, but also on the upper back. Now as we slowly come up into your seated position, you cross your legs right in front, place your hands on the side of the ribs, feel the expansion as you inhale and exhale, and if you are down on the floor, make sure that your hips are a little bit elevated so you can have a pillow under your hips to make yourself a little more comfortable. And at this point, you are certainly much more aware of your breathing pattern. As we begin into a little lateral flexion, very small range, inhale and exhale as you incline sideways. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm also starting to engage my obliques as I do this. Make sure that you're not collapsing as you go side to side. And now pressing your hands against the thighs. You're going to go into flexion and then a little extension of the spine. Inhale, exhale as you push your hands into your thighs. I'm going to position myself sideways so you can have a better visual. Exhale the air out as you push away, and then lifting your spine to compensate. Breathe out and lift. And now as you reposition yourself on the mat, you're gonna keep your knees flexed and also hip distance apart as we move to the pelvic tilt. Place your hands right on top of the hips. And now very slowly, you're gonna start curling the tailbone under. I'm not lifting much. It's a very subtle movement. As you go into flexion, bringing the pubic bone towards the ceiling, and then into a little extension as you arch your back. And again, it's a small range. We are just bringing awareness to the position of the pelvis, nothing else. And now with your arms by your side, you repeat between 5 and 8 reps. And now you're gonna grab your towel, place on the right side of the body. You're gonna have your right foot on top of the towel, lie down on your back, center yourself, making sure that the pelvis, it's nice and stable. And you're going to activate your abdominal muscles to accomplish this movement as well. So you can inhale as you slide the towel away and exhale as you pull the towel towards you. And then we switch. And you slide away. And then exhale as you connect to the left side of your abdominals. And now on your heel, if you feel that you are ready for the challenge, and you're going to do the same motion, the same movement as you slide out and in. You try to be light with your leg, so that's where the abdominal connection comes to play. And now if you're ready to challenge yourself a little deeper, both legs sliding out. Exhale, slide the legs in. You can also place the heels on the towel. And again, just want to remind you, only if you feel ready for the challenge. Now for the pelvic lifts, make sure that you have the pillow on the side, because you will want to have that space on the back of the neck as you lift the hips higher this time. Make sure that you have a good space between the shoulders, nice space through the neck, legs are hip distance apart. And now slowly, you're gonna start lifting the hips. Breathe in, and as you exhale the air out slowly, feel that elongation through your spine as well. I also like to say that first you lift the first floor, which is the pubic bone, and then second floor, and then third floor, right on top of the ribs, and then slowly as you exhale, third floor, and then second floor, first floor, bringing your sacrum down on the mat and completely relaxing the hips. If you're ready for the challenge, you can also reach your arms up and overhead and feel even a bigger elongation through your spine as you reach your tailbone in opposition to your fingertips. And again, breathe in, lift the hips, reach your arms all the way overhead, keep reaching long, and now slowly down, all the way down to the mat, and arms by your side. Now lying down on your side for your leg lifts, making sure that you are lying comfortably, especially on the neck, knees on the same line of your hips. Lengthen the right leg out. And now you're gonna lift and lower the leg. My right foot is relaxed, but my muscles are engaged. You keep that space through your chest as well. Now as you flex your foot, you continue. Lower and lift. Now bring that leg forward and you continue. Lower and lift. I would recommend between 5 and 8 reps. Flexing your foot up and down, and you can always increase the range if you feel ready for it. Now we move on to the knee folds. Having your legs together, knees are flexed, and you're gonna lift and lower the leg. You don't change the angle on the back of the knee, so you keep that same angle as you lift and lower the leg. And when you're ready, you can add some resistance by pressing your hands into your thighs, hold for 3 counts, and switch. Shoulders away from your ears, long neck. And now, to the best of your ability, try to activate the abdominal muscles as you find that oppositional force, that oppositional energy. As you push the hands into your thighs, the thighs into your hands. And now increasing a little bit of that angle on the fold of the hip if you feel comfortable. Bringing your knees closer to your chest this time. Now we are going to add spinal rotation as we go through the spinal twists. Legs will be hip distance apart. And now very slowly, you're going to start bringing your legs to the right and the left. I want to bring attention to the fact that I'm moving in a very small range in a controlled manner. I'm not dropping my legs and not going over 45 degrees as I bring them side to side. If you are ready for it and you'd like to increase that range, place your hands on the back of your neck and you continue with the same motion, bringing your legs and keeping that alignment, heels in alignment with your sits bones as you go side to side. And then towards the end, you can add the rotation of the neck as you move your head to the opposite side of the legs. Next movement is the cat and cow, and I do recommend a pillow for any and every movement that it requires for you to bear weight on your knees, especially for those affected by lipedema. We tend to have weaker tendons and more instability through the joints. So very important to move safely and protect the knees as you go in through your cat and cow. And also I'm keeping a very small range, and I am concentrating more on the activation of my abdominal muscles as I exhale the air out and go into my cat position. As we move to the child's pose, you can see that it's not the same as in yoga or other modalities. So for this position, again, I am concentrating more on the stretch, yes, but on the activation of the center of my body. You can curl your toes under as well to stretch the feet and the toes as you wish. And you can play around with the position of the spine, reaching your arms long and away from your body, and slowly come up. Now we move to the standing side stretch by moving the neck to your right side, and then lateral flexion, and then moving the neck to the left and a little lateral flexion. I begin very small in a controlled manner, placing the hands on my waistline. I go again side to side. Inhale, exhale as you go into your lateral flexion, making sure that you are not collapsing. Open the legs now wider than your hips. Continue with your lateral flexion. And now heels together, toes apart with the fingers on top of the shoulders, lengthening the left side as you tilt your body to your right, lengthening the right side as you tilt to the left. Always keeping in mind that you have to be very focused on the elongation as you stretch, so you're not collapsing into your ribs. And control your range as you reach. If you're ready for a bigger range, you can also integrate the neck. Exhale the air out and rotation of the neck. Now, having the chair, have your legs in alignment with your sits bones, and very slowly you're gonna lean over into your flexion, and you can begin slowly and easy, reaching whatever range you're able to accomplish. Now with your hands on the back of your thighs, you can try to reach a little bit further, as long as this is okay for your body. I'm gonna place myself sideways so you can check from that angle as well. Exhale the air out. And lifting the spine. Inhale. And now exhale, bring your head forward, relax your shoulders, neck, arms. And then slowly come up and lift. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel and share this video with other people that you believe would benefit from it. For information on Pilates training, visit www.bodyandmindpilatestraining.com. See you next time.